flew at me from several different directions.
Well,
okay,
all right.
Yeah.
So it's a multiverse?
Yeah, was it like multiple raccoons, or how does one raccoon jump at you from multiple directions?
It has portals like Doctor Who. You just heard him.
Got a after hours voicemail to share with you. I'd mentioned on the show we were talking about Dugans and little babies, and you know, and Greg's got a dog, and Menace has a couple dogs, and Sammy's got her dog. You've got your dog, Morgan.
I do.
Big boy.
Tongue hanging out his mouth all the time. My little baby, Cassie, just a little baby. I said, man, she almost has like this, like, what do they call it? Not detachment? Is it a detachment
Like
syndrome?
Abandonment?
No,
Anxiety?
they call it separation anxiety.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
You've heard that where you know, the pets, their life just kind of freezes until you come back.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
and my wife tells me all the time, like, she'll feed her breakfast in the morning, and then she won't eat. It doesn't matter what time I get home, whether I get home at 11 a.m., 1 p.m., later in the day, 4 p.m. She won't touch it until I get back to the
Oh,
house.
my God.
And I'm like, dude. And my wife's like, yeah, it's really weird.
Drama.
You know, like, she just wants to make sure that you're okay. And we don't know what it is. Anyway, this guy left a message. He said the real reason that the dog waits for me to eat. Here we go.
Hey, Woody, full disclosure, I'm not saying Cassie doesn't love you very much, but the reason why she doesn't eat all day is I think you're not giving the dog enough credit. She's a little smarter than you think. My dog's the same way. Actually, the last two dogs I've had, blue ticks, have been the same way. They won't, you put food in their bowl, they know your schedule, they won't eat. If they're at home all day, as soon as you come home, they'll chow down because usually right after a dog eats, within, you know, certain amount of time frame that's reasonable, they got to go take a poo. So I bet you that's why she's smart enough, and that's why she don't eat all day. It's not just because she's waiting for her daddy to come home. Sorry to bust your balls, but that's that.
All right, there we go.
Okay.
Well, here's the thing, though. At my house, someone's always home.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
It's not a survival technique.
Yeah, very rarely is there somebody not home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My wife's she's a stay-at-home mom.
Right.
So somebody's for the most part always home.
Yeah.
And as much as I love dogs, I don't think they're thinking like, I might have to poop after I eat.
Right.
I mean, I get
I'm
it.
gonna
Be
wait.
responsible.
I mean, yeah, I get it.
My
Look,
dogs
I don't
do
wanna-
not care. If
Yeah.
food's there, they're going to eat it.
Yeah.
I don't want to crap on his point, but
and-
all the internet says is that they're social animals, pack animals. This is how they developed, over
Yeah.
over thousands.
Socially.
She might have an eating disorder, though.
Yeah,
Maybe.
she's
Yeah.
totally
Well, she is a
anorexic.
lady. You
And
know?
how old is she?
She's 7.
Oh,
Yeah.
get
No,
to
if I
that
give my
age.
dog,
No,
if I
I-
give my dog a cookie
Puppy.
before we leave, she waits till we get home to eat it.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
See? Yeah, it's because she doesn't want to have to go out and poop.
Yeah, she's thinking
Yeah.
about her
Right.
poop
That's
schedule.
exactly it.
In other animal news, you guys.
Raccoon news. Man, this is raccoon news.
Oh, yeah. We got some raccoon news, Menace.
First news,
Dude.
point of news here. There are free raccoons on every flight to Dubai, apparently. That's
Whoa.
Oh, yeah?
pets that roll around.
No.
Yeah, like emotional support raccoons.
No way.
Hell yeah, Menace. You're going to love it.
I love it.
No, actually, raccoon news. There has been there's been a photo that's actually broken the internet. That phrase gets thrown around a lot. But a raccoon passed out on the floor of a bathroom inside a liquor store.
It's been a big
Hell
story.
yeah.
Oh,
A lot of
yeah.
people have been sending this one to
Oh,
us.
I got tagged 9,000 times in this story.
Oh, yeah.
This is just north of Richmond, actually, like the song says. A drunk liquor store raccoon. This is from WAVY.
Yeah, a raccoon broke into the store the night of Black Friday and ransacked several shelves. They have masks, don't they? The animal became intoxicated and passed out in the bathroom. The sleeping raccoon was discovered Saturday morning.
Head right near the toilet. We've all been there probably at some point in our lives, right?
A little too much.
An officer brought the masked bandit back to the county animal shelter to recover. So yes, that's a lot of liqueur for a little raccoon there. The raccoon slept it off for a few hours and showed no signs of injury. Bounced back. Officers released the raccoon back into the wild.
Oh,
Go,
now
babe.
he's an alcoholic, though.
Yeah.
yeah.
He's
He's
gonna
want
baby
more of
bed
that.
there.
He
He's going to be
looks so
breaking in
cute.
everywhere with
Yeah.
his mask
Yeah.
to get his next fix.
How are you going to know which one's which? They have masks.
But much like Menace, they love getting drunk and passing out on the floor of bathrooms.
Oh,
Yeah.
true.
They are
Been
your
there.
literal spirit animals.
Oh,
Been there
babe.
so many times.
Menace in animal form.
Now, as
Yeah.
you have heard, this raccoon in the liquor store bathroom story, oh boy, do TV people love these kinds of stories because they love, they love to flex their comedy muscles.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of ad-libbing going on.
Puns.
This is a worldwide story. ABC Richmond covered it as well.
A crime alert tonight with a particularly furry suspect who is apparently not old enough to drink.
On Saturday, animal control officers caught a raccoon, red-handed or red pod, passed out inside an ABC store after helping itself to bottles of alcohol.
Named him.
You named him. What'd you name him?
Raccoony Coon. Raccoony Coon. Support Raccoony Coon.
Good.
Raccoony Coon.
Raccoony Coon.
Stupid kids.
Yeah.
And of course, this is their big story of the week, the big kicker story. So after the story's over, they're going to chop it up some more.
Oh, yeah, of course.
More local TV comedy.
Yeah.
I love it when the news anchor, because they're really good at just reading teleprompter, but they're not so good at ad-libbing.
Off the
Going
cuff.
Yeah, it's just not their
yeah.
thing.
Well, in all seriousness, Martin says the ABC store did have to file a report for the loss of product, and she wants to remind everyone to report a wild animal to officials if you see it, and do not touch them.
Oh, that's something that...
Certainly not the type of thing you would like to see happen or that you expect to see happen.
Why?
A very unique
Really?
situation, and I hope the raccoon's okay now.
Okay.
I know,
Oh my
lost
God.
a lot of bottles, but bringing in a lot more customers.
Absolutely.
Okay, raccoon, he's on to something.
I understand. Sober and okay at this point.
He is sober and
hope
okay.
so.
We can rest easy tonight.
See what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
what the F are you talking about?
Yeah.
Unnecessary.
He's wishing well to the raccoon because you wouldn't want people to think you're uncaring.
You wouldn't want to see a blitzed raccoon.
And then you go to the store because you want to see the floor it happened
Yeah.
on.
Also knowing that the raccoon's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Like, so you know how the story ends. Like,
Yeah,
the
you read
raccoon's
it.
fine. It got drunk and
I just
passed out.
hope
in the
he's
store.
all
It's kinda
right,
funny.
okay?
Wow.
You don't want the free marketing for the
I
location?
got to see that floor.
Okay, as much as you say that, Greg, and I had the exact same thought. Oh, okay, it's all cleaned up. No, it's a liquor store
Yeah.
in Nowheresville.
I want to see where it happened.
This is the sort of thing. If I lived in Hanover, Virginia, my mom would have taken us to go see the floor.
Good kids.
Yeah.
We would have
Here's
been in the
where it
bathroom
happened.
getting
Oh, yeah.
photos.
I hope somebody that was smart enough to start selling merch right away.
Yep.
They
Oh,
went
like on
and
the
bought-
street?
Yeah, they would have went
Or
and
they
bought
could do a
some
tape
raccoon
outline on the
shirts.
floor.
Woody Show, Raccoon News.
Raccoon News.
All right, so as adorable as that raccoon was, sadly, not everyone is on board with raccoons. This is a longer story, so feel free to jump in here when you like. From WHAS 11, in Massachusetts, where a Massachusetts woman, she went outside with her little Dugan, piddling around, and she meets a raccoon. And instead of, being nice and sweet and loving on it, and she says that she had to fight this raccoon. What an idiot.
A raccoon warning in Somerville.
They become monsters.
Cut up and bruised, Catherine Van Buskirk relived the terrifying moments she was viciously attacked by the animal early Saturday morning.
Was she?
The longtime Somerville native said she was letting her dogs Ruby and Blue out to the garden around 1 a.m. when all of a sudden, she says a raccoon jumped at her face while she was on the deck.
It flew at me from several different directions.
That raccoon.
Yeah,
All right.
Yeah.
In the multiverse?
Yeah, was it like multiple raccoons, or how does one raccoon jump at you from multiple
Because
directions?
it has portals like Doctor Who. You just heard him.
Sounds like a hyperbolic biatch to me.
Yeah, oh, it flew in my face, and it wanted kisses.
Multiple directions.
Flew at me from several different directions.
That raccoon clawed her face, scratched her arms, and gnawed at her hands and legs
Kisses.
while she desperately fought it off.
That's its mouth.
Each time, though, she says it would just charge back even more aggressive. Somehow, she was able to escape and close her deck door, bloodied but able to call 911.
Probably the most she's been touched in decades.
Jeez.
By anything, yeah. It's the only thing she can get to put its mouth on her.
Sounds like a attention whore.
Yeah, right?
All I could do was scream, "Help me, help me."
Catherine was given rabies shots and antibiotics at a nearby hospital, but her biggest concern was for Ruby, who still hadn't been spotted since the attack. She told us he was eventually found that morning cowering inside behind the TV.
Oh, so
he's
even the
fine.
dog's a
Like a
pussy.
normal dog.
You can't find your dog inside
Yeah.
your house.
He couldn't
Okay.
be found. Oh, he's behind the TV. Oh,
Yeah.
And it's a he named Ruby? What were you thinking, lady?
Exactly.
She's
Yeah.
Sounds like a certified slut.
This is a nightmare. I kept saying it to myself because I couldn't find any other words. I just encountered a monster.
Sunday, she was spreading coyote urine across her garden to keep those animals away. She
you go.
believes the raccoon was feeding from her compost bin off the deck.
yummy.
That's what Menace has been saying.
How long have I been saying that?
Wolf
for
pee,
years.
coyote urine.
I recommend a wolf pee over a coyote. You can get it on Amazon. It's the worst smelling thing you've ever smelled in your life, but it keeps these critters outside your.
If you can't
yard,
handle
yeah.
a cute and cuddly raccoon.
Yeah.
That's right.
Raccoon News.
What show, Raccoon News?
Now, I don't have any audio on this next one because it was just from a Facebook post in North Georgia where a guy, he saw an injured raccoon on the side of the road And he said, I'll take this baby over to the wildlife center. So this very nice man, again, we don't know who he is yet. You'll find out why that is later. Grabbed the raccoon, put it in his jacket, put it up against his chest, and then they drove about an hour is how far away this nature center was.
Yeah, I love raccoons, but I would never do that.
Well, this guy probably shouldn't have done that because the raccoon got awake, bit him on his face and his hands. And then got loose inside of his vehicle.
Oh, no.
So this guy, he said, you know what? He's probably just scared and confused. This is his little baby Dugan raccoon. So he stopped at his house, wrapped the raccoon inside a blanket with duct tape.
Oh.
They continued to the wildlife center. Then there was nobody there because it was like super early in the morning for whatever reason. And he just kind of dumped the raccoon at the wildlife center. They asked him what happened. And because there was somebody there at least. And he said, well, blah, 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 blah. And they said, hey, you've been bitten and scratched. We really need to give you some shots. He said, nope, I'm leaving. I'm out of here.
I'm good.
So they're still looking for this guy.
I'm taking my rabies and I'm going home.
Dead somewhere.
Oh, no.
So yeah, R.I.P. that guy, unfortunately. And R.I.P. the raccoon because they had to kill it because you can't tell if something has rabies.
Until you kill it.
Right, exactly.
Raccoon News.
Why even test it?
Well, you don't know. All right, so we all know Dick Clark. He's a billion years old. Well, there's another Dick Clark who's almost a billion years old. This is from CBS.
Wait,
Dick Clark is
still
dead.
alive.
Mega dead.
Dick Clark? Oh, I'm thinking of Dick Van Dyke.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He's ancient.
Not Dick Clark.
Dick Clark is dead.
So there's
Dick
the
Van
other
Dyke
Dick.
is
Yeah.
like 100,
1,000.
right?
Yeah, your
Didn't he
dicks
just turn
mixed up.
100?
Yeah.
He's about to.
About
Something.
to.
Yeah.
So this Dick, though, from CBS Minnesota, is doing the right Dickly sort of things.
All right.
At Dick Clark's Connecticut home, it's apparent everywhere he enjoys the presence of animals. Last spring, Dick was smoking a cigar outside.
This raccoon just came walking up to me, just strutted up, stood there, looked at me, didn't run, didn't do anything else. I just was mesmerized by her ability to get that close to me.
Then the next night, the critter came back, and every day that followed, he quickly became something like a raccoon whisperer.
I don't know whether she felt comfortable with me, but she came back with 5 babies after a month of bonding, let's say, with myself.
From there, a friendship was formed.
Oh, babe.
The raccoon came daily until it was time for its deep sleep. Then, sure enough, this spring, one of the babies remembered their favorite human.
Jeez Louise there, Seabass.
Adorable.
You're trying to tug at our heartstrings with these raccoon news stories.
Yeah, they're going to be our next dogs.
Yeah.
Well,
there was a
there's
story.
a study on that.
Right, that's another big raccoon news. I keep getting email alerts about this every day. Raccoon news! Where scientists studying raccoons saying, especially the ones that live closer to humans, are showing flatter faces, smaller, flatter faces, which is a #1 sign of domestication. Think about how wolves are big, long snouts. And he goes all the way to Menace's dogs that can't even breathe because their faces are so flat.
They're babies.
Yeah, they're backwards.
So they say that raccoons are breeding themselves to be cuter because when they are cuter, we interact with them more. So this is sort of, it's a natural selection of types.
As if they could get cuter.
Right?
Yeah.
So just give it a few more generations, Menace. We may have fully domesticated. We already do, but we should have even more really fully domesticated raccoons.
Let's get one more raccoon news story from the Raccoon News Desk.
Well, can you believe it's been 10 years since #DeadRaccoonTO took over the internet? That was the dead raccoon that just died on a sidewalk in Toronto. And some guy walked outside and saw it, and he called animal control. They didn't show up, so people started doing things like laying flowers by its side, putting a
Jesus candles,
putting a cigarette in its
little
hands.
stuffed animals that they got from the convenience store.
You're supposed to respect the dead.
Well, a little photo of a raccoon. Yeah. But it's been 10 whole years. Well, he is gone, that raccoon, but not forgotten. At that spot in Toronto, there's now a plaque.
Oh, wow.
Here's more on that.
So what do Toronto residents think of the new plaque? We asked them. What do you think of Toronto memorializing a raccoon?
Kind of silly.
Really?
Lots more action on the street needed than memorializing raccoons.
It was here?
Yes.
I didn't know that. Okay, that's cute.
Yes.
And sad. But it's nice that we have a sign for him. So his legacy.
I really appreciate the idea of people having love towards the fellow animals. That's really kind of them.
I took pictures of the plaque and sent it off to friends of mine.
If you want to check it out for yourself, it's on the southeast side of Yonge at Church Street.
All right, Menace.
Road
trip.
Yeah, I love it.
There you go.
I'm down to go see that plaque.
Next vacation spot.
And there's your raccoon news, everybody.
This done brung a dead raccoon in the motherfucking McDonald's.
News, raccoon news. Man, this is Raccoon News.
The Woody Show.
Back in a bit.
What's this?